Hello, welcome back to the start of another weekly vlog. It is Saturday and it is day technically 6 since I haven't left my apartment. It was Monday morning when we went to the grocery store. That's the last time that we left besides to go get the mail. I am going to try and be better in this upcoming week about going for walks outside because I think that we just need it. I think that we are just gonna go a little crazy. But it's been a pretty good Saturday so far. We slept in, which is like the best part of the weekend. And then we both were productive and worked for a while. Sam had a couple client calls and I sat and edited 3 videos. It felt great. Like it just felt like I was doing something. And even if it wasn't that much effort, like I wasn't working out, it just felt good to check something off and feel like I was doing more than just laying around and watching Netflix, because I've been doing a lot of that lately. Then I updated our food inventory list and sort of revamped our meal plan. I mean, some of them were carryover, and then I just kind of took the ones off that we've already made and just have a refreshed list. And then I made a meal plan for the week. We are still planning, or not planning to, I turned HelloFresh back on for this time. I debated truthfully because I know that it's not social distancing for that person that is delivering our HelloFresh meal. And we are gonna be very careful when we take everything out of the box and then wash our hands, don't touch our face and all that stuff. But that's one of those businesses that I wanna keep in business during this crisis and have them when it's all over. And so I think even though it's not great to have things delivered that are not essential, food is technically essential. And so I am happy to continue to support the businesses that I would support anyways. Like last week we ordered in, and some of it felt like I was like, oh, should I be doing this? Should I be placing this order? But it is a small restaurant that we love here in the city that I want to see make it through this. And so I made the meal plan going forward. It's gonna be, so there's 7 dinners, right, in a week, and it's gonna be 3 HelloFresh meals, 3 meals that I make based on the food that we've bought and stored, and then 1 night that we'll order in to just support a restaurant that we want to continue to support during this tough time. So that is where I'm at. Now I'm gonna start working on my closet because I've been putting that off for like the whole quarter, right, basically. I think the same thing goes with the dresser. If you watch the vlog where I cleaned out the dresser, it's not necessarily going through all the things that it's gonna take me that long. It's the fact that I wanna put it all on and take a picture of myself and all the things that I'm keeping. That's the part that's gonna take the longest. So wish me luck. All right, here is a quick before shot. It's all pretty packed in there, so I'm definitely hoping to get rid of some of this. Actually, I don't even know if Goodwill is open right now. So this is, I mean, I definitely can still clean out my closet, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to drop the bag off anytime soon, but that's all right. I think it'll still feel better, even though I'm also not going into my closet every day. So that's just, I mean, that's just a matter of the times that we're in, but it was on my March goals to declutter my closet. And so that's what we're gonna do today. So just like I did with my dresser, I'm gonna take everything out. I might do it half and half. So like this half is dresses and then this half is tops. Those are the only things that I have in my closet because, I mean, it's a pretty small closet. So I'm gonna take all the dresses out first, and then I will try them all on. And if I'm gonna keep them, I'm gonna take a picture. I'm using air quotes because I'm not actually taking a picture. I set up my camera and have it on the whole time, and then I pose in front of the camera. It's just a video, and then I'll take a screenshot on my computer when I'm done with the whole thing. That's what I do with my dresser anyway. But I'll take all the dresses out, try them on, and then take a picture of all the ones that I'm keeping, and then I will document all the ones that I'm keeping, just like I did with the dresser, and hang them all back up. So here we go. Excuse me, kitty. I am trying to go through these clothes, and you just decided to plop down on top of them. I think you're gonna have to move, kitty. No, Mom. No, I don't. This is my pile of dresses now. All right, I finished the dresses. So here's the pile of dresses that I have hung up that I need to put back into my closet. And then here are the pages with everything documented. Yes, I have a lot of dresses. If you haven't been around or you haven't realized it from watching the weekly vlogs, I much prefer dresses to pants, and so I do a lot of dresses. But I separated them into fancy dresses, which I really only have 2, that I kept. Work dresses, which I obviously have a lot. Sundresses. So these are like super, super casual dresses. And then I also have casual dresses, which I almost put them on the same one, and truthfully, I separated them because I miscounted. I thought they weren't all gonna fit on one page, but they totally would have. But this category is not necessarily like a sundress, you know what I mean? Like it's too casual or too low cut that I'm gonna wear it to work, but it's not considered a sundress. And truthfully, most of them are burnt orange. So this might as well be called like football season dresses. That's basically what this page is. So these are the 4 lists. So now I just need to get the pictures printed and add this to my binder. And then that pile over there on the desk is the pile that I'm getting rid of. I didn't exactly count. I'm not sure how many there are. Some of them are probably nice enough that I like potentially could sell them, but some of them I don't really know. But here's all the empty hangers, so I think that's a pretty good sign of how many I was able to get rid of, which is super cool. So some of the ones I got rid of were because they are just a little bit too small and they don't feel professional enough. Like I think I used to think that if I just like lost a little bit of weight that they would then fit better and I would be like, I could wear these to work. I tried to keep this mindset. This is gonna sound crazy. Like if the head of our department or like the CEO came to my desk and this is what I was wearing, would I be like excited to be in this outfit? At least for the ones that are work related. And then some of them were just like, there was like a stain on one that I think I've tried washing like 2 or 3 times. It just hasn't come out, and it's not a nice enough dress that like I'm gonna take it to the dry cleaners to try and get the stain out. So I'm pretty good with most of the ones that I got rid of. The only thing I kind of feel like my wardrobe is missing now that I got rid of a lot of stuff is a red dress. Like I don't have a red dress that I love right now because they've gotten too small or too low cut. I just don't have a good red dress that I love anymore. So that is gonna be on my list of like things to add to my wardrobe. I've gotten a lot of this from The Curated Closet, which is a book I actually started reading like over the holidays, and I kind of stopped because it had a lot of actions to take with your wardrobe and it just felt like it wasn't something I was ready to do yet. I still want to finish the book and then have the like list of actions that I'm going to take at some point. But I think it also helped reading it before I started doing this because I've been thinking about some of the things in the book, which is what are the colors that you are seeing frequently in your wardrobe and what do you feel like is missing? And if you're getting rid of something because it's stained or snagged or whatever reason it is, do you want to replace it with a nicer piece? And so far for me, at least in the closet world, it's a red dress. That's the biggest thing. I know I'm gonna have some shirts in there too that like are snagged. I have this one shirt. I'm gonna have to get rid of it today, but I love it. But in India, I wore my backpack on the front of my chest and it totally ruined the front of the shirt and it's all pilled up. I just know like I'm not wearing that shirt. I don't feel great when I wear it anymore because it's all pilled in the front. But it's a shirt, it's a teal like 3/4 length sleeve shirt, super soft. Like I would love to replace that shirt and just never wear a backpack on the front of it again. So, but before I move on to the shirts, I'm actually gonna cook dinner first because it's about 6 o'clock almost. And I'm gonna make this enchilada casserole. So I'm gonna get that going in the oven and then I might be able to work on at least some of the sorting of the shirts while that cooks, but then I'll end up finishing it after dinner. All right, I have some chicken going on the stove that I'm gonna shred for the casserole, but this has to cook first. It's just water. It's literally chicken breast and water, just kind of simmering. The chicken is pretty much cooked all the way through, but I'm just gonna let it get a little bit softer so that I can easily shred it for the casserole. While that is going, I started to pull out the shirts just to make some space in the closet so I can hang the dresses back up. Even though I categorize them in the documentation, I think I'm still gonna hang them up by color and not separate them. I haven't totally decided yet though. Like it would be easier to have all the sundresses together and all the work dresses together, but like I don't know if I'm gonna like the way that looks. Okay, for now I went ahead and kept them separated and I think I like it. It doesn't, I mean, like, yes, it would be nice if all the colors were in Roy G. Biv. It's normally how I like to have my closet, but it just makes more sense, especially given the time of year. Like, these are all sundresses, so they can all just get pushed over, and then my work dresses are the ones that I'm actually pulling for right now, can, you know, have a little bit more space to breathe, and then maybe I'll switch them over the summer, although the work dresses will still be a priority in the summer, because I still have to go to work. But I don't know. I think it makes sense for now. We'll test it out. I'll leave it for a little bit. Probably not anytime soon will I make a decision since I'm not going to my closet every day. But I mean, I think this is something I would do if I had more space in a closet. So why am I not doing it in my small closet? You know, it just makes sense to have things separated by category and not to have a ton of cat hair on your velvet hangers. By the way, I recently saw that Amy Landino switched from black velvet hangers to like a light pink or a white or tan or something. And that was like, sounded super tempting. She said, I asked her on Instagram why she did it, and she said to like brighten up her closet. I'm like, oh, that seems like a great idea, except I'm not about to pay to replace all my black hangers, but just something to think about maybe for the future. All right, so now I'm just gonna make layers between the refried beans, shredded cheese, tortillas, the shredded chicken, and then this enchilada sauce from Trader Joe's into just a Pyrex glass tray, pan, I forget what this is called. So I'm just gonna layer them, like literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I should be able to get like 3 or so layers. And then I will stick it in the oven to cook for about 30 minutes with foil on top. And then I'll take the foil off and stick it in for another 5 or so that the cheese on top is able to melt. I haven't done this recipe in a long time, truthfully. And I used to try and do it like with lots of healthier options. I mean, I would use like a corn or a wheat tortilla, and I would use like fat-free cheese, and some sort of like less unhealthy bean. But like truthfully right now, we just could use a little bit of comfort food. So that's what I'm going with. Okay, so while the casserole is cooking, I made progress on the tops, but just in terms of sorting and figuring out what I didn't want, I decided not to go ahead and take pictures of all the tops on me just because it was just going to take forever, truthfully. So what I did was I like took the item and I hung it here on the lock on the back of our door. And then I took a picture with my phone, which is also going to be easier when it comes to getting them printed. And then I sorted them into category. Most of them are pretty easy to sort, and I think I'm going to try to do the same thing as the dresses and have them hung that way in my closet. So this pile over here is coats. This pile over here is like nice work jackets. This pile is sweaters, which is mostly cardigans because that's what I wear over all those dresses to work. Now this pile, I did take pictures of everything, but I might not keep everything once I go to document it. Like I have 3 white cardigans from Old Navy. Do I really need 3 white cardigans? Like, yes, it's nice if one's in the washer and I have a backup, but like, is that really necessary in my closet? I think the problem is that I always buy them when they're on sale, and I'm like, well, just in case one gets a hole. And there was a section in the curated closet talking about like having duplicates and if it's really necessary. So I might, like, when I get to the sweaters to documenting them, I might look at what I do have duplicates of and decide only to keep 1 of the duplicates or maybe 2 of the 3. I know that's going to be true for white sweaters, definitely black sweaters, and maybe even like a navy sweaters in this sweater pile. The pile that I'm not sure what to do with yet, both in terms of documenting and hanging in my closet, is this one. And this is just like generic tops. And some of them are like super casual, like this t-shirt with drinks on it. And then some of them are like tops I can wear to work with the select pair of pants that I do own. And so I guess I should split them between like work appropriate tops and non-work appropriate tops, which truthfully really isn't that many. Actually, most of these are not work appropriate tops. Like there's probably like 3 of them that are. So maybe I'll hang those 3 by like the jackets and then have the rest of these separate, or hang those 3 with the sweaters because those are all work related. I don't know. That's what I haven't determined yet, is like tops, if they're going to go with like all together or like just work related. I don't have that many minutes until the casserole is done, so I'm not even going to get started on any of the documentation yet. I need to make some space on the couch because this is where we eat. But that is going to be a project for after dinner. All right, I am all done, although it still feels like there are a lot of clothes in here. Like it doesn't feel that much less crowded, but look at all the hangers. I clearly got rid of a lot. I haven't counted it all up. I mean, there's the pile over there. I still have a couple of things. I have some skirts and then a couple rain jackets that I'm just gonna, you know, hang back up. The skirts maybe I should take a picture of, but look at all these empty hangers. So clearly I got rid of a lot of stuff, but man, it still feels super tight. Now, I guess also everything is clean right now because I haven't been wearing normal clothes, but I was hoping that it was going to feel a lot more spacious when I was done with it. Hi, checking in. Yes, I am wearing the same shirt as yesterday. No, I did not sleep in it. I have started this habit where I put on pajamas to sleep in and then I change into comfy clothes, but not the clothes I slept in after I shower the next day. So, but I did wear the same shirt yesterday because I didn't go anywhere. Like I put it on after I showered yesterday, wore it during the day, and then didn't like took it off to go to bed. So I usually wear the shirts 2 days. Update on my clothing situation during this current quarantine life. I just finished filming my Plan With Me. It's a mess. There's a kitty, but like everything is a mess. So I need to clean that up and then edit it is my plan for tonight, hopefully, to get that done and edited and then figure out what we're gonna do for dinner. Today was kind of rough. I had a little bit of a meltdown. That's just hard. This whole situation is hard and different, and trying to navigate it and figure it out, but I'm excited to start fresh tomorrow. I'm excited to kind of let go of everything that I have felt and that has happened or hasn't happened in the past 7 days, and just kind of start over. And tomorrow will officially be 7 days since I've left the apartment, which is a lot, but that's okay. Also here to tell you that I am going to do the day in the life that I talked about in last week's vlog. I'm going to do it tomorrow. But that video will already be up by the time this vlog goes up. So if you didn't check that out, go check out that day in the life. It's actually a collab with a couple different YouTubers, but that is what I'm going to be vlogging tomorrow. So it won't be part of the weekly vlog. I don't think I've ever really done a true day in the life, so I'm kind of excited. Although this is like, you know, this is an interesting time to do in the day in the life, which is the whole purpose of the collab, by the way. It's like all people who have very different lifestyles and different things that are going on for them right now, doing this day in the life collab. So I'm also hoping that having this day in the life collab, like this, like a reason to stick to my routine and to, or not even stick, but to start this new routine, will help me with that. I will check back in here with you on Tuesday, but that's all I've got for now. So I'm gonna find my energy, even though I just want to stay here and snuggle with the kitty. Say hi, kitty. Sam made me breakfast for my birthday. He made challah breakfast sandwiches with eggs and bacon and cheese and cinnamon rolls. It smells so good. Hello, I decided to actually get ready today. I was like, well, it's my birthday and I want to feel cute and put together. Let me hang on. I still have sweatpants on and like a very comfortable shirt, and I'm not wearing a bra, but I did my hair and makeup, and I'll probably put on a bra later. I have plans later to like video chat with a bunch of friends, so I will put on a bra then. It's not actually like a set time. I thought about doing a set time, but then I decided to instead just like, I'm gonna open up, it's Sam's like work video call system, and we sent the link to all of like my friends and my family, and whenever they have time, they can just hop on. People can just come in and out, and I'm just gonna sit there with my wine after work and just have people hop in and out and say hi and hang out. So that's the plan for after work. Like my mind's already in after work. It's lunchtime. I did my hair before I started work, and then I just finished my makeup now during lunch. Then I just got done eating. I just had leftovers, and now I am enjoying a very delicious piece of cake that my friend Jen sent me. It is from Milk Bar. If you have never heard of it, it is a, hold on, I'm trying to pick this up. It is a bakery, let me show you, oh my God, in New York. And they are known for their cereal flavored milk. It's like cereal milk and like cereal milk ice cream. And then their like cakes. And this like funfetti cake is to die for. And then she also sent me a piece of the chocolate birthday cake. It's amazing. Also, my friends have been doing some other crazy shenanigans today. If you follow me on Instagram, I've been sharing it over there. But they have been sending me photos with the lyrics to the Friends theme song, with the lyrics changed because of the situation and because it's my birthday. And the one line comes from a different person like every hour. So it, you know, it actually started yesterday. They started sending them yesterday. So we got through like the first verse and the first chorus yesterday, and then the second verse started this morning, and now we're kind of like at the second chorus. It's really funny. I'll pop up the pictures here with all the different lyrics and the graphics, and it's just super, super cute. I really appreciate them trying to like make me feel loved and special. It's really hard. I'm not gonna lie. It's really hard to have a birthday right now. I'm an extrovert. I love people. Now, like today, my actual birthday,
may not be that different, right? I would have gone to actual work. I would have gone to the office, and then Sam and I were planning to go out to dinner and then go see a Broadway show. So yes, that is not what we're going to do today. We're just going to be home. But like, I wasn't gonna see all these people that I'm gonna video chat with, and I wasn't going, I mean, I probably still would have sent stuff, but like maybe not as above and beyond because they know that I'm kind of extra sad. So on one hand, I'm trying really hard not to cry. On one hand, like it really sucks. And I was going to have a birthday party on Friday. That's like the big thing that is different, is that I was planning to have a birthday party with all my New York friends, and that I had to cancel. I canceled that like 2 weeks ago maybe. So like that is significantly different. Today itself is actually not significantly different. I would go to lunch with my work friends, and then I hang out with Sam in the evening, but out of the apartment. But I have to say that the fact that I'm gonna get to see virtually and like have happy hour with like all my friends, like across the whole country, like my college roommate that lives in LA and my parents in Texas and Chicago and like all these people, like that's actually kind of awesome. And like that's something that I've never done for my birthday before because it's never been a thing I like thought of. But because we're in this situation and everybody is at home tonight, it's just like, all right, well, whenever you're free, based on, you know, are you putting kids to bed? My mom will probably hang out the whole time because she's not working right now, so she'll be there. Like time zones, obviously, like I'm gonna hop on it starting at 5 p.m. Eastern, and who knows when, you know, when other people will join. But and then I think Sam is probably gonna cook dinner and we'll hang out while this is going on. And then whenever he's done cooking, I guess I could keep eating and chatting if people are still there. We could eat dinner and chat. And then I think we'll probably like watch a movie or play a game or something. But that is the plan for today. So I thought I would check in and say hi. Last year for my birthday, I went live on YouTube. It was a Monday. And it was so fun to hang out with you. And I thought about doing it again, but like kind of too late and after I started making plans, so there wasn't really time. But I do want to do a YouTube live like soon, like while we're all here. I don't know what day works best. Everybody's at home. Every day works great. Maybe like a Sunday. So this video goes up Monday the 30th. So let me know if Sunday the 5th, April 5th would be good and what time-ish would be the best for you. And we will maybe make that happen and do like a YouTube live on that Sunday. And we will hang out and catch up and talk about how we're spending our time and working on our routines during this crazy time. But I am gonna get back to work now and try not to eat this whole piece of cake. Maybe I'll give Sam a bite if he makes it out here in time. He's on a call, and if he makes it out for a bite of cake before I eat it all. And then I basically have my whole afternoon is packed with calls. We actually have a company-wide call today at 4 with our CEO, and the whole company is supposed to dial in. I'm not sure what service is gonna support all of that, but I don't know. I'm really interested to see what he has to say. But that is, that's how my birthday's going.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear.
So Sam made steak and mashed potatoes, which is my favorite meal. He also made a cheese board for me to enjoy while I was happy houring or hoursing with my friends and my family. Now we are gonna enjoy some red wine and steak and mashed potatoes and just some time together. It was so fun to be able to chat with my friends and family for like, it was literally like 3 hours, and people just kept hopping in and out like from all across the country. It was really cool. It might be a new like birthday tradition. It was really awesome. But now I'm gonna enjoy this delicious meal with my fiance and enjoy the rest of my birthday.
2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Laken. Happy birthday to you.
Hello, happy Friday. This week has been a little bit of a roller coaster. Actually, that's a huge lie. It has been a downward slope of a hill. In terms of, I'm speaking in terms of like
doing what I said I was gonna do. If you watched last week's weekly vlog, I was very out of it. I just, I couldn't do anything. I couldn't find the motivation or the energy to do anything. And that was fine. Like, it was okay. I needed a week to just digest what was happening and try and get adjusted to the new normal, and that was fine. And then last weekend, I really did feel a shift. Like, I really felt like, okay, this is what's happening and that's fine. I'm gonna have to figure out how to make this work for me, and here are some ideas I have on how to make it better. Like, let's do that. So I came up with a new setup, and I had a lot of motivation and energy over the weekend. And then Monday I filmed a day in the life, which if you haven't watched that, it's pretty long, but it's very detailed of like what my day is going to look like in this new normal. And I think, well, I don't think, I know that filming and sharing my life and my journey on the internet gives me so much accountability, so much. So knowing that I was filming this day in the life vlog, it forced me to do the things that I said I was going to do, that I wanted to do. And it was great. It was like, all right, we're going to start Monday off strong and this is going to be great. Tuesday, same thing. Did it all. Followed it to a T, super strong. Like, this is great. Okay, I've got this. I got into a rhythm. And then Wednesday was my birthday. And for the most part, I still followed the rhythm a little bit. And I just let myself have a little bit more freedom and relaxation because it was my birthday, which was fine. Like, I'm just going to relax and enjoy my birthday. That was the mistake. Okay, it wasn't a mistake. Like, I don't want to go back and change how I treated my birthday, but let's just say the last 2 days, I have done none of what I said I was going to do on my planner. So yesterday, slept in, didn't work out. During lunch, didn't go for a walk. That is partially due to the fact that I host a standing 1 p.m. call on Thursdays. Like, I run the call, and I didn't want to not be back, and I wanted to be able to be in like the mindset, like the mental zone to prepare for my 1 p.m. call. I didn't want to be coming back from a walk. I'm going to change that up a little bit next week. I'll talk about that. Maybe I'll talk about that more here, but definitely coming in next week's Plan With Me. So I didn't go for a walk. I didn't read after lunch because during lunch, instead of going for a walk, I started working on a Lego set that my friends got me. My friends got me the Friends Lego set for my birthday, and I started working on it during lunch. And then after work, I wanted to keep working on it. So like, that's basically all I did last night. And last night I did look at my planner to see what I had intended doing, which was working on the save the date addresses. And I just didn't do it. I was like, whatever, I'm moving that to April. And I played with Legos instead. And I didn't even stay up that late, but I still slept in this morning, slept a full 9 hours, didn't work out. And then when lunchtime rolled around, I was like, I don't really feel like going for a walk. I really just feel like showering and washing my hair because my hair is feeling a little bit gross. And so I did that. Mind you, I never looked at my planner for today. I did not set up my daily planner. I did not look at my weekly planner. I didn't look at what I had planned for today. Do you know what I had planned for this evening? To dye my hair. I just washed it, but yet tonight supposedly I'm going to dye it after work. Obviously I could dye it like freshly washed, but like, that's not really good for my hair to have washed it now, and I washed it with the dandruff shampoo. And then to dye it tonight, like, that's probably not great for my hair. I need to give it at least a day or two before I dye it. So then it got me thinking, maybe I'm not even going to dye my hair right now. I was going to do it for a video that I'm filming tomorrow. And part of me probably still should. Like, I mean, the roots are pretty bad. But if I'm sitting like this filming, like, can you even really see my roots? Like, is it that big of a deal? So I'm going to let it dry and then assess, because I mean, I could just dye my hair later in the weekend and then film the front facing videos later in the weekend, and like, it's fine. I could make it all work, but I don't really want to. I really don't want to dye my hair right now. It's only 10 bucks, but I don't want to waste the hair dye kit and the time to dye my hair when I'm not going anywhere. It just seems silly. So we'll see. We'll see how it dries and how I feel about it, but I might just forget about it. Let me know if there's anything like that for you. Like, what are you kind of just, some of it you probably can't, right? If you go get your hair done at a salon or you go get your nails done, like, you can't go do those things right now. But is there anything that you're choosing not to do right now? But anyways, that's where I'm at right now. My week started out super strong and now it's just kind of fizzling out. Tonight I'm probably gonna continue to play with my Legos. But I wanted to check in and update you on that and let you know that, like, it's okay. Like, things are gonna change, things are gonna come and go. Motivation and energy and rhythms and routines are gonna come and they're gonna go, and it is what it is at this point. And I'm trying to embrace that. And I'm really next week trying to build in, and going forward into April, I'm trying to build in a good balance between productivity and rest. Like, I still want to be making sure that I'm getting things done, just like I would if we weren't in this situation. But I'm also trying to build in some rest because I know that I don't have the same energy and like innate, I don't even know how to describe it, given the situation that we're in. Like there is just a lot of emotions and a lot of things that are changing the way that we're feeling right now. So with that, I'm gonna take you along. We're gonna go make a cup of coffee for the afternoon because otherwise my afternoon is gonna be really long. I don't have any meetings. I have one major thing that I need to do. Is there water in here? I have one major thing that I need to finish this afternoon. So I'm gonna make some coffee to go with it, and I'm gonna try something. We're gonna see if it's gonna work. I'm putting water in my kettle now. If you watched the day in the life, I talked a little bit about the coffee that I'm making right now. I actually mentioned it in other weekly vlogs too, but it's the Four Sigmatic mushroom coffee. It's instant, which I love. I don't have to deal with any coffee makers or Keurig or whatever. I just use my tea kettle and I boil some water and I add it to the coffee. And then I have been frothing almond milk to make sort of a latte of sorts. But what I'm gonna try today is frothing chocolate milk. So my friends sent me cookies for my birthday from the best cookie place here in New York, Insomnia Cookies, and they also sent milk along with the cookies. And so I'm gonna froth the chocolate milk that came with the cookies and make like a mocha, essentially, right? That's what should happen. So I'm gonna see if that works. I grabbed my wild mug to go with my Team Wild shirt. All the wild love representation today. So let me add the water. I like to do that so the coffee gets a chance to settle and sit before I add the milk. And then here we go. Let's see. I'm not gonna fill it up quite to the line. Let's just do that much. Pressing this button with one hand is kind of difficult. All right. Oh, it actually didn't work at all. It's not frothed up in the slightest. Was it everything on? Yeah. Okay, well, it didn't really froth, but at least it's hot, I guess. But it doesn't have any of the frothiness. That's kind of a bummer. So, fun fact, pre-mixed chocolate milk doesn't really froth up. Hoping it still tastes good. I mean, my dad uses the frother. He uses the steam setting just to make it hot so that his coffee stays super hot. This might even be too hot for me to sip right now. All right, while the coffee is cooling, I thought I would show you some of the things that I've changed in our apartment as far as a setup goes in order to make this a more enjoyable experience. The biggest one is this tray. So this tray is normally on our coffee table. And yes, we have to push it out of the way when we're eating. But normally it sits on our coffee table. It normally has a candle and it's got like, you know, the remote, and it kind of gathers the clutter to make the coffee table feel a little bit less cluttered. But given the current situation, I thought it would be better for us to have a little bit more coffee table space. So I went ahead and put the tray here on the shelf. This is what's usually on the shelf, and I just kind of pushed it to the back and kept it there. And so now the coffee table has more space for stuff. So Sam's got a little pile. And then my little friend's Lego set. This is the progress that I've made so far. By next week's weekly vlog, it likely will be done. I currently have the candle still here. Normally the candle used to be over on that little tray. I haven't quite decided. I just replaced the candle, by the way, because we used the other one up yesterday. I've been going through candles like crazy. And I just have to say, like, just taking the lid off makes the room smell. Like, that's Bath & Body Works. This one, oh, it smells so good. It's called Party Dress. Anyways, so I haven't decided whether I want the candle here by itself or if I'm going to put it back over on the tray. Will it make the room smell enough from that corner? I mean, probably, I guess. That's kind of my only concern. And then this is my other little pile of, like, entertaining stuff. So I've got my Harry Potter coloring book, colored pencils, the current fiction book that I'm reading, and then my list of movies that I'm trying to watch. Just, again, my little pile of entertainment, and then that's the rest of my friend's Lego stuff. So that's just a couple things that I kind of switched around in order to make our apartment a little bit more functional right now. I truthfully, like, this is not an easy situation, but what I think makes it the hardest is the fact that we are in this tiny apartment without space and without a backyard. Like, I think it would still be hard, but I think if we were in
a like full-size house where we had our own separate offices and we had a backyard that we enjoyed with grass that we could go out and enjoy, like I think we'd be in different spirits. I think that is the hardest part. So the flowers are helping in the apartment for sure. I got flowers delivered for my birthday and that's been really nice. And we're trying our best. So let's see if the coffee is cool enough to test it. I can't really taste the chocolate, to be honest with you. The temperature's good, but it doesn't really taste like chocolate. It just kind of tastes like a normal coffee, like coffee with milk. Whatever, now it's good. Now I can go finish up my afternoon here at my desk, but I'm gonna go ahead and close out this week's weekly vlog. I'm gonna try and finish editing it right after work while Sam is finishing up work. I already did some of the earlier footage, but that way it's one less thing on my weekend list because I have a lot of other videos to film and edit this weekend for another 5 video week. I'm still not sure if I'm gonna continue that. Really, when I made the announcement, I committed to 2 weeks because I knew based on like my timing and my ideas that I had, that's what I could commit to. It was really through the end of March, technically, that I could commit to. But now that I'm starting fresh with April, with new goals and a new schedule and all those things, I think I'm gonna continue with 3 videos a week, maybe a bonus video, bonus live here or there. But for the most part, I think we'll see. I'm not committing to anything one way or the other. But this week that this vlog goes up, it will still be another 5 video week. So Monday through Friday, come hang out. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, please click that subscribe button. I upload new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Thank you so much for watching. Happy planning. And I know that for now, we'll just keep taking the hat. Gathers the clutter to make our counter table. Maybe a bonus video or a bonus live.